The lack of diversity makes me feel uncomfortable and a bit stupid.
Richard Curtis, the creator behind the classic holiday romance movie Love Actually, is opening up about the fan favorite film. The 66-year-old British director told ABC News' Diane Sawyer during her recent special, The Laughter and Secrets of Love Actually, 20 years later, what he would change about the film after 2 decades.
There are things you'd change, but thank God society is, changing. So my film is bound in some moments to feel, out of date.
What's the one that makes you wince?
I mean, there are things about the film, the lack of diversity makes me feel uncomfortable and a bit stupid. I think there are sort of 3 plots that have sort of bosses and people who work for them.
Even though there are things about the film that Richard would change, he also admitted that no matter what, the movie is about good people, and that's what he always wants to write about.
We get thousands of films about serial killers, and there's only ever been about 9 of them. And yet, there'll be 1 million people falling in love, feeling it's the most interesting moment of their lives. I do think the way to think about life is that every day has the potential, in all its simplicity, just to be gorgeous.
Diane concluded her interview with Richard by asking the romance genre screenwriter to define Love Actually, and he still believes the same thing 20 years later.
All around. I mean, I still believe that so passionately. I think when you get it right, films can act as a reminder of how lovely things can be and how there are all sorts of things which we might pass by, which are in fact the best moments of our lives.
If you've never seen Love Actually, you're missing out. The festive film follows the intertwined stories of 8 London couples who all try to deal with their relationships in different ways before Christmas Day. Access Hollywood's Kit Hoover and Scott Evans chatted with Rodrigo Santoro back in 2019 about the film's lasting impact and what it means to him to have been a part of such an iconic Christmas classic.
I told Rodrigo, I said, can I just stare at you for 1 minute? Because from Love Actually, and it's our first time meeting, but then we got through that. But do other people...
Did we get through it?
We can keep going.
Can we keep going?
Yeah.
If you had those glasses on, oh my gosh, that role. After that movie came out, and year after year, do people still want to talk about this?
Oh, yeah. I think they put on TV every Christmas. It's a feel great movie, so I think people just really love the movie. I personally really think it's a well-written, super smart, and beautiful film. I do get a lot of feedback from Love Actually, yeah.
What's the craziest feedback or craziest fan or like, ooh, can we...
I had this lady come to me one time in an airport, and when she finally could put together, oh, are you the guy from... I'm like, yeah. She was really mad at Laura Linney. she was mad.
I was mad. I'm like, he's fine for the moment. He's in the room. Like, your brother is lovely and awesome, but he will be fine. You just stay in the moment.
It was kind of the only unresolved story at the end, so people were like, why? I mean, she had a reason. So.
Yes, and a good reason, but ooh, that's good.
What y'all can't tell right now is that Kit is like,
oh my.
She's like kind of like, I don't know if you can hear it, but she's kind of like vibrating.
And all the other women in here too.
Everybody's like this. Ooh.
Oh my God.
And then what did the lady say at the
By the way,
airport?
was I the lady at the airport?
Probably.